HYBE is currently facing a crisis after internal documents were publicly exposed, revealing unsettling details about the company's internal workings. Among the shocking revelations, V was reportedly used as a shield, Jin had to postpone an event, and a HYBE employee was terminated. Even more surprising, V's father has reportedly given him permission to leave BTS. Stay with us until the end for all the latest updates. The trouble began on October 24th when HYBE found itself under intense scrutiny during a National Assembly audit. This controversy erupted after the exposure of confidential internal documents, estimated to be about 18,000 pages long. These documents contain derogatory remarks directed not only at other K-pop groups but even at HYBE's own artists such as New Jeans, who are under the Audit label. Portions of the report surfaced during a live-streamed audit and quickly spread across Korean online forums, intensifying public backlash. The leaked contents included a particularly harsh comment about a K-pop group, labeling their performance as average and criticizing the members' youthful image. The remark compared the group's performance to a middle school talent show, emphasizing that their youth, although marketed as a strength, did not make up for a lack of maturity and idol-like looks. The audit session, led by Min Hyunai of the Democratic Party of Korea and supported by other assembly members, discussed the leaked documents. These documents criticize well-known groups like Stray Kids, NCT, Blackpink, and Twice, targeting their physical appearances, traits, and even their performances. Specific concerns were raised about the criticism aimed at underage idols and trainees, sparking a national conversation about the ethical treatment of young artists in the industry. One of the more alarming proposals in the documents was the suggestion to disband New Jeans in favor of forming a new girl group, underscoring the shifting dynamics and cutthroat competition in the K-pop world. This proposal highlighted the constant struggle for differentiation and market success among various girl groups, even as K-pop continues to achieve significant album sales. Such strategies have also raised questions about the sustainability of these groups and the extreme measures that companies are willing to take to stay relevant. Fans of New Jeans and other affected groups expressed outrage, fearing that their favorite artists were being treated as dispensable assets rather than as talented individuals with their own unique artistic visions. Amid the uproar, HYBE fired an executive who was held responsible for the controversial report. While the documents contained around 18,000 pages, only about 2,000 were made public during the proceedings. Within these pages, disparaging remarks about Stray Kids members' physical features were allegedly found. Furthermore, the report seemed to downplay Blackpink's accomplishments and criticized other prominent K-pop groups like IVE and Mix. Fans were horrified to learn how widespread and detailed the disparagement was, as the documents reportedly critiqued everything from stage presence to individual members' physical attributes. This scandal has deeply impacted HYBE's image, straining the relationship between the company and both its artists and fans. As these revelations emerged, 17 Sungkwan, who is signed under HYBE's subsidiary Pledis Entertainment, publicly expressed his dismay. Taking to Instagram, he shared a heartfelt message about the emotional toll of the scandal on himself, his bandmates, and other artists in the industry. Sungkwan's post conveyed a strong sense of unity and called for respect for K-pop idols, who are often reduced to commodities rather than being recognized for their hard work and genuine passion for music. His message underscored the sincerity and vulnerability of K-pop artists. Despite putting their hearts into their craft, these idols frequently face harsh judgment and exploitation. Sungkwan's words served as a poignant reminder of the ongoing challenges K-pop stars endure in the public eye. Artists who dedicate themselves to their work often find their efforts undermined by corporate machinations, something that this incident has brought into sharp focus. The pressures of the industry, coupled with constant surveillance and lack of autonomy, only compound the challenges these idols face. Sungkwan's post went viral, garnering support from fans and fellow artists alike. His message of solidarity highlighted the human side of the industry, a side that is often overlooked in favor of metrics and marketing strategies. Fans rally behind him, using hashtags and organizing campaigns to demand better treatment for their favorite idols. On October 29th, HYBE CEO Lee Jae-sang issued a public apology for the leaked documents. He admitted that the report, shared among company executives to gauge market trends and public reactions, contained inappropriate personal opinions and derogatory remarks. Lee expressed regret over the incident but faced skepticism from the public. Many social media users criticized the timing and authenticity of the apology, suggesting it was more about damage control than genuine remorse. A user on platform X doubted the sincerity of HYBE's apology, while another pointed out that the company had only acknowledged the inappropriateness of their practices now, despite allegations that such behavior had been ongoing for years. Some fans demanded real change in company culture, emphasizing that mere apologies were insufficient to mend the damage done to idols' reputations. The consensus on social media was one of distrust and frustration. Many called on HYBE to take concrete actions to prove their sincerity and demanded better treatment and respect for all artists, not just rhetorical apologies. Fans were vocal about their concerns, insisting that apologies do little to heal the emotional and professional damage inflicted upon the artists. The backlash was especially strong among international fans, who emphasized the need for a cultural shift that prioritizes the well-being of idols. Discussions on these platforms often revolved around the mental health of K-pop idols, with many advocating for policies that would prevent such incidents in the future. The situation worsened when reports surfaced, accusing HYBE of exploiting BTS member V as a distraction. According to the South Korean media outlet Sports Trends, the leaked documents suggested that V's dating rumors with Blackpink's Jennie were seen as a strategic advantage. The idea was that such rumors would draw attention away from the rest of BTS, granting the other members more privacy. This revelation triggered an outcry among fans, who were outraged that V's personal life was allegedly used for the company's benefit. Many expressed concern over the emotional strain this placed on V and criticized HYBE for prioritizing their strategic needs over the well-being of their artists. Fans demanded a formal apology and better protection for V and other idols, arguing that these tactics were a violation of personal boundaries. The outcry has highlighted the pressures faced by K-pop idols, whose lives are often manipulated for public relations strategies. Fans across various platforms voiced their frustration and urged the company to change its practices. A trending topic was the call for V to be treated with the respect he deserves, with many users arguing that exploiting the personal lives of artists for corporate gain is an unacceptable breach of trust. In other K-pop news, the Mama Awards, which celebrate the best in the industry, will take place in the United States for the first time in 25 years. The event, set to kick off at Los Angeles' Dolby Theater, will feature a 3-day extravaganza. After Los Angeles, the show will continue in Japan at the Kyocera Dome in Osaka. This year's theme, Big Blur, What is Real, will explore the boundaries between art, technology, and global fandom. The show will employ a unique format, starting in Los Angeles and then moving to Japan with a 2-hour interval before the red carpet event in Osaka begins. The lineup for the US segment will include emerging K-pop groups and established international artists, while the Japan segment will feature innovative performances incorporating virtual technology. One of the most anticipated acts is the comeback performance of Big Bang's G-Dragon, who will return to the Mama stage after a 7-year hiatus. Fans of G-Dragon are eagerly awaiting his performance, and his comeback is expected to be a highlight of the event. The Mama Awards have historically been a pivotal moment for K-pop artists, and this year's cross-continental format aims to elevate the experience even further. On October 28th, BTS's Jin postponed a highly anticipated live event on Weverse due to unexpected changes in his schedule. The announcement assured fans that ongoing events related to BTS Island would proceed as planned. Although the hashtag event originally slated to continue would end earlier, the team promised that rewards for participants would be distributed as scheduled. With winners announced on November 13th, fans expressed their understanding and concern for Jin's well-being, speculating that he may be involved in filming a variety show in Busan. They emphasized the importance of Jin getting adequate rest and managing his health, showcasing their unwavering support. Discussions among fans speculated about Jin's commitments and expressed their hope that he was taking care of his health. Despite their disappointment, they understood the demands of his schedule and were willing to wait for his live event. This kind of support reflects the deep bond between K-pop idols and their fans, where understanding and empathy play a huge role in maintaining the relationship. One of the more personal stories to emerge from this crisis involves V's relationship with his father, who has played a significant role in shaping his career. V has often spoken of his father's influence, crediting him for his captivating way of speaking and the life lessons he has imparted. At a low point during his trainee days, V's father gave him the freedom to leave big hit music, offering to help him pursue a different path if he chose to. This support became a turning point, encouraging V to continue his journey as an idol. V's admiration for his father runs deep, and he often expresses his desire to be a parent like him someday. This bond has inspired V in many ways, and the influence of his father remains evident in both his personal and professional life. V's father's advice, such as the phrase "it's no big deal," has become a guiding principle for V and the entire group. It serves as a reminder to stay grounded and resilient, even amid the challenges of the industry. Fans find V's stories about his father touching and relatable, as they humanize the global superstar. Behind the fame and glitz, V's values and strength are rooted in his upbringing and the lessons imparted by his father. The ongoing crisis surrounding HYBE and its artists has sparked a broader conversation about the entertainment industry and the treatment of K-pop idols. Fans continue to demand accountability, better working conditions, and respect for the personal lives of their favorite stars. As HYBE navigates this turbulent period, the focus remains on how the company will respond to these concerns and whether meaningful change will follow. The impact of the scandal is likely to be felt for a long time, shaping the future interactions between K-pop companies, their artists, and the dedicated fan communities that support them.